You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, I'm going to do a review of ScrewAttack's Godzilla vs. Gamera Death Battle. And, you know, a couple of people asked me to review this. I know some other YouTubers have. You know, I was pleased with it. I thought it was great. It was very fun to see them both on screen at the same time, even if it is, you know, 3D, you know, CGI, but I thought they did a fantastic job. You know, information-wise, I know a lot of people were criticizing them with their information and their source for information, but, you know, with this kind of genre, it's really hard to get concrete, sourceful information because these iterations of these monsters have changed so much. It's all about getting one from one era or one from another era. So while some of their information may have seemed accurate, it only, seemed inaccurate. It only seemed that way because they were going from one pool while people might have actually seen it for, you know, probably were looking at it from a different pool of information. But in terms of the job they did, I thought it was great. I thought it was a great job. I'm not disappointed with the outcome, obviously, but to be honest, I don't think I would have been disappointed either way. I like Gamera, not as much as Godzilla, but I think that me personally, on any given day, one creature can beat the other. So I wouldn't have been disappointed if Gamera had won. You know, they're both very fun monsters, very fun kaijus. They have a lot of movies. Some of them obviously very cheesy, but we do know that Godzilla has his share of very good movies. You know, 1984, 1954, some of the high-sci flicks, maybe one or two Millennium flicks, and then obviously Gamera's high-sci series is fantastic. So, but in terms of the two creatures, I think that on any given day, one monster can beat the other. I don't really think it can. I don't think it's a sure shot. Godzilla wins every time. There are some monsters that I think these creatures can pummel. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I think Gamera can pummel a good lot of monsters from Toho. Just like I think Godzilla can pummel a good lot of monsters from the the Gamera series. But I think they did a good job. I thought the CGI was well done. You know, I think you know, it's really hard to criticize. Like I hear some people criticizing, and it's like I can't really criticize them because number one, like I said, the information on these monsters always changes, and number two, you know, these guys, while I mean, I don't know if I want to call them professional. They're not movie grade professional. So considering taking that into account, I thought it was really good. It's much better than I think most people can do that run a YouTube channel and go out there and do these things. In terms of the verses and some of the people's reactions, I mean, that's to be expected. There are obviously fans out there that are hardcore Gamera fans, and they're totally about Gamera over Godzilla. And then obviously there's the Godzilla fan base, which is completely Godzilla over Gamera. But like I said, I appreciate both monsters. I think they're both very popular in their own right. I think they both have a very good fan base that supports them, and you know, it's it'll always be a question mark above the heads of all kaiju fans who would really win between the two. You know, like I said, in my opinion, I think it can go either way. It also depends what iterations you take. I think you would have to take high-sci Gamera against any iteration of Godzilla to stand a chance. I will say that the other Gameras before the high-sci Gamera, and then Gamera the Brave, which I haven't seen, but I've seen pictures. Yeah, I don't know if those Gameras would stand so much of a chance, but there were some parts of the ScrewAttack series, not series, but the actual match that was in question. But again, this stuff is done for fun. It's done to entertain people, and at the end of the day, I was very entertained. I thought it was very good. I think they did a great job. I think they did a good job doing something like this for the kaiju fan base, which have really been wanting to get an idea of who would win in this battle. And it was a good battle. It was very fun to watch. I think they did a good job, and that's it. That's it. There's really nothing to complain about. It was an entertaining, fantasy battle, or death battle as they call it, and hopefully if we see more in the future, maybe get a different outcome and see how that would play out, and then see how it would play out in the comments section. But nonetheless, I think they did a fantastic job. They always do. They do a great job over there, and it's fun to watch their death battles, and this one was no different. So that's it. How did you guys like it? Did you like the end result? Did you like the death battle overall? How do you feel about it? This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Don't forget to subscribe and join the Nation Facebook page.